Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dreams of Wind Project. I am your hostess, Catherine Schaefer. And today we'll be going over an excerpt from the final book of my Toy Soldier trilogy, Hikaru's Last Stand. Let us begin, shall we? It was July. Father worshippers patrolled the grounds of the academy. Chiyo and Hayato were dragged outside and put in handcuffs. "What's going on?" Chiyo asked, squinting her eyes. "You and Principal Ichido are under arrest for allowing rebels of Father to attend this establishment," the leader of the crimson-clad men answered. "And here I thought we'd be able to go another year with a peaceful institution," Hayato sighed. "And what will you do with the remaining staff and students?" "They will be interviewed. Anyone who assisted with the rebels will be dealt with accordingly. Juvenile hall for any disobedient student, and prison for any disobedient staff member, which is exactly where you two are going." Chiyo and Hayato both sighed and allowed themselves to be led away on the moving sidewalks. Chiyo's head fell down towards the ground. "Chiyo, look up," Hayato informed her. "We must not create a bad impression of the institution. Whatever happens to us, we must look up and forward, like any professional would do." Chiyo lifted her head back up. Meanwhile, the father worshippers leaped into the base and into the academy, herding the students and staff members into the auditorium like cattle. The massive interviews began. "I had Sakurano Hikaru as a student in my class," Akemi answered. "But she was a really nice young lady who always got her work done and who treated her classmates with the utmost respect." "So you support her, do you?" the interviewer asked. "I do. I never turn my back on any of my students," Akemi answered, thrusting out her arms towards him. "Go ahead and arrest me if you must, but I will be supporting Sakurano-san, even behind bars." Handcuffs were thrown on her wrists, and she was pushed out of the auditorium. "I had Kamino Uta in class," Itsuki, a tall man with brown hair and a green suit, answered. "Kamino-san was simply superb." "You will be arrested then," the interviewer told him, "along with all the students in your class, since your class was meant to be for ministry, philosophy, and social sciences. You should have been arrested much earlier, sir." Itsuki struggled against the crimson-clad men, but he was thrown in handcuffs. About 30 students around him suffered the same fate. "Take me, and I won't complain," Itsuki frowned. "But taking my precious students? You are all vile." "No, we are not vile," the interviewer laughed. "We are perfect members of Father's Brotherhood of Light. We must do all we can to reestablish Father's pure and perfect way of life, even at the cost of several lives." As Itsuki and his students were dragged off, interviewers came up to Arashi and the others. "You were all friends with the traitorous Haruka-kun, were you not?" their interviewer asked. Arashi stepped forward. "Nanami, Minoru, Himiki, do as you will," Arashi stated. "Now!" Hibiki and Minoru walked up, offering their arms for arrest. Nanami stepped forward. "What you're doing is completely uncalled for," Nanami insisted. "I will not allow this." Nanami retrieved a small handgun from inside her jacket. Just as she tried to fire the trigger, the gun was ripped from her hands and she was beat over the head with it. "Stupid woman, you dare to defy the Brotherhood?" the interviewer snapped. "We'll be sure to put an anti-weapon poster up next." "Of course, we of the Brotherhood will have weapons because Father has deemed only us, the chosen ones, as worthy of carrying weapons." Nanami was arrested and dragged off. Arashi glared hard at the interviewer. "You are the worst of the lot, aren't you?" the interviewer asked. "The database says that you're not only friends with Haruka-kun, but that you are also friends with Bada-chan. Is that correct?" "Hi," Arashi nodded. "In that case, I'll have to arrest you." "You really think I'll go down without a fight? Do you know who you're dealing with?" "Just a silly woman with a title that can easily be taken away." "Wrong! Here's what I think of you and everything that has befallen this institution. You horrendous pile of garbage!" Arashi swiftly kicked the interviewer where the sun didn't shine, and the kick was so powerful that it sent him flying into the air and crashing into one of the seats. Arashi started fighting back all the father worshippers who came to her, kicking plenty more of them in between the legs. Meanwhile, still, Rama was being questioned. So, you were friends with Kiyomo-san, Kamino-san, and Sakurano-san? Her interviewer asked. Was, Rama answered. They put my family in danger, all three of them. Past affiliations, huh? You're under arrest. What? Why? Anyone with past affiliations could switch and double-cross at any time. There is no room for risks. You'll leave my family alone, right? They have nothing to do with this, I swear! Rama broke down and started crying. The interviewer moved to put handcuffs on her, but was then blasted to the side. Rama looked up to see Shishi. John, Rama sniffled. All I want was to live a peaceful, simple life and a normal life, yet this happens. I'm really so bad for wanting that. Shishi sighed. I saved you because I still care about you, Rama-chan. If you are really so concerned for your family, go into hiding. However, the father worshippers will pursue you because you knew all of us. We cannot ever re-enter the past once we've experienced it. We can only push forward. No one can go back. Not even you. Ramo started sobbing uncontrollably. I just want to be left alone, and to be loved, and to make money, and to be happy, and to be popular, and maybe to have some power. I don't want to be afraid, or have any trouble, or make any mistakes. I want to be perfect! Ramo screeched, admitting some of the very thoughts to go through the average humanoid's head that, of course, such humanoid would never admit. Shishi sighed again. Still, though, at least you're honest, Rama-chan. Shishi-chan. Father worshippers approached the duo. Shishi-chan, I don't want to die! Rama clung to Shishi. Don't lose hope yet, Shishi scolded her. We can still escape. Hey, you two better come with us. The Crimson Men got closer. Suddenly, gold bullets whizzed through the air, hitting the father worshippers near Shishi. Vines exploded from each bullet and tied themselves around each follower. Don't touch them, a voice called from above. Shishi looked to see Miki rush in. Miki-kun! Shishi cheered. Arigato gozaimasu! Do itamashite! Now, run! Hi! Shishi grabbed Rama's hand and ran out of the facility. On the way, they met up with Uta. You know where to go, Shishi-chan, Uta told her. I'm going back to help Miki-kun. Uta wore a bag full of arrows and had a strong golden bow ready. As father worshippers came outside, Uta slung 5 golden arrows and shot them. Each arrow released a golden light that blinded the men before they got shot. That there, sinners, is God's light, and it is the true light in this multiverse. Uta shouted as Shishi and Ramu left the vicinity. Shishi and Ramu darted to the secret underground base and fled inside. That was an excerpt from Hikaru's Last Stand. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description below to go and buy the book on Amazon.com. Thank you and have a good day.